We are in Charlotte, North Carolina. 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Hornets. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Last game for the Hornets, the loss tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now here's White. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Garnett. Yep, that one goes.
Well, the fifth player in NBA history to log more than 50,000 minutes. KG still getting it done inside.
Jackson with the screen. Ball with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Roy. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
So it's the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. On the wing, Brandon Roy. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Here's Flagg, following the bucket by the Hornets. Barnes up top. Pass to Flagg. And it's off from three-point range. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work hard.
And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Jackson with the screen. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Pass to White. Here's Flagg. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D. In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 11. Bryant. Back to Ball. Driving inside. Pass to Salon. Over Garnett. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Now Flagg. And And Flagg throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Back to White.
Hey, yo, right here.
Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And here are the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside, Ball. And he drives in. A wide open look here for Coulibaly. Drills it from outside. Coulibaly's got the lead up to 6 now for Charlotte. Clark outside. Coulibaly with the steal. Out to the right wing. Bosh, the screen. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Ball after the basket by Boston. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Bosh, the screen. Ellis outside. For 3. 5 on the clock. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Stolen by Jackson. Pushing it up. Fires away from way outside. Rebound, Boston. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Here's Shireman. Outside, Porter. Clock at 6. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Charlotte leading by 8. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Here's Salon. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hornets.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here he goes. And Ball slams it in.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. Such a hard contest because guy can handle and he's got size.
Stolen by Ellis. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside, Ball. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you guys.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Salon. Buries the long-range jumper. Salon's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Salon. He's got 5. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Here's Strother. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Boston now. Barnes left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Pass to Maggette. The kick out to Ball. To the middle. Here's Salon.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Tries to hit him. And Barnes sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Three-pointer.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the layup falls.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
No good from Bosch.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Garnett wide open. No good from outside. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Outside Bosch. No good on the triple.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Flag with it. Back to Garnett. Shot clock at 5. Low block shot on the way. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 23. To the paint. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts. Sends another one back the way it came.
Pass to White. And the foul called on Corey Maggette. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's White missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Fires the 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Garnett with it. Picked up by Maggette. Fades and shoots. And Garnett misses.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Salon. Latrey sinks the three-pointer. Salon's got 10 points in just the second half.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
Here's Barnes. No good, unable to end this run. And here are the Hornets now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Bosch. Out to Maggette. Here's Salon. Covered by Barnes. Bosch, no one around him. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barnes the screen. And it's White missing. And here's Charlotte. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And it's Ball penetrating. Here's Maggette. 6 to shoot. Back to Bosch. Over Barnes. Bosch with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Ball with a wide open look. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
52.
Hornets ahead.
Boston, 19.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Outside, Ball. To the inside. And Ball slams it in.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
To the left wing. Back to Roy. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, flag. Goes up on the wing. That shot, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Ball with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play. Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
There's Ball with the three. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 23 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Garnett can't get it to go.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Deep 2 from Ball. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Garnett misses. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Down low. Outside for Jackson. Ball from long range. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Good. Bulls got 9 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's up a 3. Drops in the tray. Bulls got 30 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Barnes down low. Over Coulibaly. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Boston. Pass the flag. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Garnett. And the 3 off target. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.